Hey, what is going on YouTube? This is Robert, and today I'm bringing to something a little bit different and a sort of brand that I don't cover that often. That's purely just because I normally go for it just in my own time and just don't really put anything out about it. But this time I'm really excited, and my cart will be rather massive for once from a website or from somewhere. So yeah, today we're going to be going over and looking at the collection for this year's Kithmas 2021 collection. Yeah, I always say that Kith like never miss. They definitely have it this year. So yeah, let's just get into this and go over what I'm wanting to go for from Kithmas. Now obviously, if you don't know, Kith obviously also put out their sort of pop-ups that they do here and there. This time the Aspen shop is going to be featuring the full Kithmas collection, and yeah, it just looks amazing. You'll see some bits and pieces which I'll skip through, but for now let's go on to Kith themselves and go through it. So there's a lot to go through. There's some things that I'll more so skip over than go over, and there's some things where I'll talk about in terms of how they might end up doing with resale, because I know that a lot of people will probably be going for like bits and pieces like that. Let's kick off with the top row. We've got the Kith for Winning Solutions Monopoly board, as well as the Bear Brick 100 and 400% variations. Bear Brick, I'm not too interested in. Monopoly board is a really cool idea and a really cool thing to do. Unfortunately, it is £380, or that's what the retail goes over to, but it consists and includes so many different things and so many different details. So yeah, it's a really cool and great piece. Onto the second row though, we have two different colorways for backgammon sets, and then we have a poker set. Backgammon set, I know a family member of mine was like, oh wow, that's really cool, until I showed them the retail, which is £480, and as of that, they definitely lost that sort of hype for it, but at the same time it's really cool, and it's, yeah, backgammon's a very intricate and annoying game at points, so yeah. We then move on to the piece that will most probably have resale out of the top 6. The Monopoly board might, but the thing is that the poker set is definitely a piece that now I have seen 4 people mention when I have linked this. Yeah, I have linked this to 4 people so far, or 4 areas, and they have, and like basically everyone's just said it's going to resell. One of the things that you might read or you might see is that it is Kith web exclusive. It is only going to be available online, so just keep that in mind. It is not going to be available anywhere else. It's limited quantities, obviously, and yeah, as of this, a lot of people do think it's going to resell. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've never really seen a place release a poker set, so I can't gauge it. But a £380 retail, probably a bit higher in America, or you know, the translation in America is a little bit up there, but at the same time, I don't know. One of the things I'm really hoping for this year is for Kith to, you know, give me that exclusive access or early access. You know, they've done it in the past on a lot of releases, so just, you know, just this one time, just hit me up, you know, and just slide me early access on things, just so I can pick my order of cart pieces up. Following on from that, we're obviously going to move on to the first piece that I would really like from this year's Kithmas, which is going to be the Kith Claremont Sherpa Quarter Zip. Now it's obviously a pyjama set there, you know, it's cool and everything, but the quarter zip. Now more so recently I have been going for blue/navy colours and themes. However, in this case it does look nice, I will agree with that, but in this case, green, it's just the colour. It's just the colour. And yeah, I believe, going by their sizing, that I'll need to get a medium. The Kith sizing is a little bit all over the place, but I definitely think when reading the measurements that a medium is just going to be better for me than a large, and a large would just drape on me. So yeah, that's why I think a medium in this case is just going to be my better choice. But it has got a high retail. I have like set aside, I know like how much this is all going to be. So yeah, that is the first piece on my list. I love Christmas, just genuinely, and I'm going to be getting rid of a lot of pieces in my collection from Palace, Kith, Supreme, and many other things. So as of that, I think I should just treat myself this Christmas and just get a fat cart, hopefully, of things to have. So moving on from that, we then have a plaid cardigan, a Vessi shawl, collar cardigan, and then we have the Kith robes, which are there and there. Personally for me, this gives me very much so like that like dad cardigan vibe. It is very expensive, and so is the shawl. I also just really love the shawl as an overall because of the layout and the style and the little kith on the collar and everything. I think both of these are great Christmas pieces, but they are pricey, but I can see them selling out, so yeah. We obviously have the robes, Christmas robes. I mean, they're cool, but Christmas robe, I don't know how many people actually wear Christmas robes, I'll be perfectly honest. Let me know. But yeah, they're cool nevertheless. We move on to the Kith and Trally for Coca-Cola Polar Bear plushes, where there are 4 of them. There is also a toboggan, which is really cool. Now these are, I think the cheapest one is 40 or 42 or 44 pounds. They then go up to 58 pounds as an overall. So keep that in mind. If you wanted the full set, it'd be nearly 200 pounds or like $250 or something like that. So just keep that in mind. Regardless, they are really cool, and if you had them stacked from like large to smallest, it would look quite cool. But yeah, they are just pricey. The toboggan is £380 or like 400 and something dollars, so that's also expensive, but it is embroidered onto the material itself or onto the cushion itself, so give and take, you know, there are different sides. I'd love to get something like that, but I think that I would actually like genuinely break it the first time I use it. I mean, I've got a crack in my Supreme like sled, so I think I'd genuinely break this with ease. So yeah, that wouldn't be great. We then move on to one of my favourite pieces and another piece that I'm wanting to pick up. Now, first and foremost, we have the New Era Pine Tree Camo Hat, and the they've called it like a Sora, whatever. I can't pronounce it. Really cool, really nice, light, Christmassy pine, you know, colours. But the piece that I am so glad that they've done, and I am so happy that a brand has finally done, is National Lampoon Christmas Vacation. Like, Chevy Chase's National Lampoon Christmas Vacation is in like my top 3 with ease. I've got The Grinch, Home Alone, and this. That's going to be my top 3. No questions asked. That's it. Now, they do have a crew neck as well, but I am so glad that the long sleeve tee is the one with this graphic on, because of the fact, well, it's just the pure fact that I didn't want to be spending 130, 140 pounds on a very thick piece. So yeah, I'm just glad that that's the crew neck and that's the normal, and that is what I'll be going for yet again in a medium, because that's how the size measurements just look like they should be fitting. So yeah, really cool piece, really great, massive graphic. You've got the text, you've got him on there, you've got Santa and Kith and everything, and I think it's also got a little bit of like snow, yeah, going around it, so it's perfect. It's great. It really is great. Now we have a couple of hoodies and a couple of tees and crew necks. First and foremost, we've got a chimney where Santa is jumping down the chimney. We've got a serif snowman. We've also got Santa chilling on the edge of Kith. And then for the crew necks, we've got the Aspen Express, which has a massive graphic on the back, which the others do not have graphics, just keep in mind. So you're getting a little bit, you know, more like bang for your buck in that case. And yeah, that is going to cover those. For the tees, we've got the same thing for the Aspen Express, but the stocking tee has just little details to it. So yeah, personally for me, in terms of what you're getting the most out of, I don't think the National Lampoon Chevy Chase is great for the crew neck, but I prefer the long sleeve tee. But the chimney, the snowman, and the Santa script, not so much. In terms of crew necks, I'd say that you're getting the most out of the Kith Aspen Express. It's just the best one overall in my opinion. The long sleeve tee and then the tees themselves are okay, but again, Aspen Express just wins. Now we're getting into the final sort of pieces where we've got a Kith and Kin beanie. It's nice. The other beanie is really nice, but I've got enough beanies, so I'm leaving it be. The piece that I do want though is going to be the stocking, more so in the green, pine green colourway. They're really fairly priced, unlike Supreme, and yeah, I just think it's a great piece overall, and it will be a nice stocking to have and use. We then have a playing card set. I've got enough playing card set. I'm going to be getting rid of like my Palace and Supreme ones, so yeah, I don't need another. It's a really, really nice piece, but no. We've got convertible mittens, which yet again I am going to be going for. Green colourway, you know, the Sherpa, the stocking, you know, it's all matching, so why not just go for it and go all green? It's very expensive, but they are really nice, so yeah. We've then got some socks, plain and simple. They're nice for this time of year. I'm not going to be picking them up,
because I don't need to be spending that much extra, you know, on something like that. We've then got a really nice patchwork cable scarf that I would love to have. Unfortunately, its retail is £92, which I understand you get what you pay for. But yeah, I don't need an additional, like, near enough £100 on top of the total sum. Finalising, we've got some Kith wrapping paper, which I believe is £24 a piece, and it is 15 feet long or wide. I don't know whether it weighs £6 or you get £6 worth, like in weight, but yeah, my favourite one out of all of it, I think, is going to be either the red or green, or just the pure scenic monogram, just personal preference. But yeah, they're all cool, but obviously you would have to use it. It's wrapping paper, so yeah. We then got the Swarovski tree ornament and stocking set. These two together will set you back just under £900, so it's so expensive. But you know, it's the most wonderful time of the year, as the song goes, and yeah, as of that, you have to get a pillow, you know, to match things. So the pillow is quite expensive, I'm just going to be honest, but I do want it. So now obviously my theme has been green for so far what's on my list, and it is going to stay as that, and I would really like the knit throw pillow in the green with Santa going over. I like these two, they're cool. Red is more Christmassy, navy not so much. But the dark green is just the colour. We then have a couple of skateboards, which yet again, I would love to add a skateboard to my collection, specifically this one. It's really great. The plaid one's okay. This one is just 10 times better. But yeah, I'm trying to cut down on things like that, so I shouldn't go for it realistically. We've got a candle as well, which is cool. It really is. But yeah, I've got to just move past. We've got some leather coasters, and then we've also got a hot wax stamp box set, which is absolutely, like, great in the end. One of my family members had one of them when they were younger to, like, do the cards and send them, and they actually include cards with the set and everything with it, so it looks great. You've got the cards where you can then just write them and do them and everything. But yeah, and a gold spoon. But anyway, yeah, it's £72, which is a lot, but for what you're getting for, like, a set in general, if you know what you're doing and you know how to use it, it's not that bad. But regardless, I'm not going to be doing old-fashioned, you know, like, quill and ink, you know, writing cards out, because my handwriting is not legible at all. To finish off the list for what they're releasing, we've got a monogram rolling pin. We've then got an enamel pin set, which is really nice. We've got a sticker set, which I really feel like going for and getting because I love stickers so much. We've got metal cookie cutters, which are great to spell out Kith. I just wish that they had more Christmassy theme to them. They're £44. I am really debating it, but at the end of the day, I don't think I'm going to be making Kith cookies anytime soon. If they were Christmas themed, maybe, but yeah. We've then got a colouring book followed by the card set, which is really great. I do feel like sort of grabbing it. £24 though, you only get 10 cards, you know. Yeah, £2.40 a card, you know. It's a lot. We've then got the scenic puzzle, which is really cool. Yeah, but I'm not going to be getting it because I'm not going to be making a puzzle anytime soon. We've then got the Rubik's Cube, which is definitely a highlight piece. It's £44. I really feel like I might go for it because it's a Christmas Rubik's Cube. Like, that's great. That's such a smart idea. We've then got a cable blanket with a patchwork blanket, just over £130 or £124, a little bit on the pricey side, but you get what you pay for again. I've got enough blankets, so I'm good. We've then got some pyjama sets, kids pyjama sets, and then the kids get, like, the cool tees. What is this, kid? And they get the kids slippers. Like, why do they get the cool tee and the cool slippers? Like, anyway, regardless, that is going to cover Kithmas 2021 as per norm. Well, not really, because I haven't covered it before, but let me know what you're going to be going for down below. I'm really looking forward to this, I really am. I hope that I can get what I'm after on my list, but to recap my list of things, things that I also believe that might do well, obviously the Monopoly board and the poker set, but on my list I have the Claremont Sherpa quarter zip. We then go down to the Chevy Chase or the National Lampoon Christmas long sleeve tee, followed by the stocking and the convertible mittens, onto the throw pillow and maybe the sticker set and the Rubik's Cube. That is going to cover my list. It's very expensive. It's probably going to be nearing the 600 range, which is probably the most I'd ever spend or will ever spend on a brand during this time of year. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to be clearing out so much stuff. I think that I should get a couple of pieces that I want to wear and have and everything, and that are very Christmas like themed in the end. So yeah, but yeah, let me know what's on your list, what you're going to be going for, what you think might sell if you are going for it for that purpose. I'm literally just going all for the personal. That is going to cover it. The one thing that is like in the back of my mind that I'm worried about is that this is available on kith.com currently. EU has not come up. You know, the Monday program has come up. You know, as you can see here, EU has not had that yet. So I'm hoping that they do that. Otherwise, I'm going to have to pay extra like taxes and things and different bits and pieces. So I hope that the EU has a separate drop. Please, Kith, please do me a solid, or just give me the early access. You know, I'd take either. But yeah, that is going to cover it from me. I should have a live crop of this out on Monday, all things going well, obviously. And other than that, yeah, that's about it. Hopefully I have an unboxing out tomorrow. If not, it'll be out later on in the week. And yeah, that's it. So thank you for watching. I hope that you have a good day, and I will see you all next time. Peace.